Hi, I'm Leanne. I'm a lightworker and a mother to 3 special girls. I strive to continue learning, growing, and to collect new skills. I'm a psychic medium, Reiki master teacher, and Akashic record reader and energy healer. I am so excited to share what I've learned and what I'm going to learn and the ups and downs of life. Thank you for joining me on my journey. Welcome to Life of a Lightworker podcast. Hello. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to start with a card pull. I was drawn to the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and it's by Collette Baron-Reid. My intention is what does the person listening need to hear at this moment? So, shuffling the deck. And I like to make sure that I'm taking nice deep breaths when I'm doing any sort of divination, either pendulum, oracle, or tarot cards, or just coming into my inner self, looking for my guidance from myself. Breath really helps the energy flow. And the card for today is No Place Like Home. So the essential message for this card is authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. And I'm being called to read the relationship message. So this deck has Oracle message, relationship message, prosperity message, and protection message. But this is the one that I'm being pulled to read for you. Lovers, friends, and companion animals are at home in your life right now. You are in sync and full of love, and you can be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity now. Be home in that relationship together and add to the love of the world. When I look at this card, it is protecting your home, your space, your feelings of safety. And not just protecting it, but appreciating it, having gratitude of it, honoring it is a better word. Holding it sacred and putting it on, I don't say a pedestal, but as a place of reverence. So we're respecting and we are appreciating those relationships in your home, but I also feel it's for yourself as well. And I feel the sense of coming home and having the safety and the security of home. And you can have that safety and security outside of the home with different relationships. Everyone knows when you're around certain friends or certain people, you just feel safe and at home. That's what I'm talking about. So sometimes it's within your physical home, but it's also finding that feeling of home outside. And I feel like it's appreciating and breathing in that relationship, taking the time to really let it soak in and absorb the energy of that relationship and not be so busy that it takes a back seat. Let it be right in the front in full view right now for this week. I also feel about that it's about showing respect for your home and for yourself at the same time. So I feel like this week taking the effort and the time to care for your home, do those chores you've been putting off, doing the chores you don't do very often, to take care of your home. Think of it as a relationship. So the home takes care of you and you take care of it in return. It's a loving relationship where there's give and take. And if you neglect your home, it will over time start to neglect you because it can't take care of you anymore. So putting that on the forefront, and I'm not saying overhaul your whole house, clean your whole house, but choose one thing that you haven't done for a little while or even putting off, and do that one task. And that's an act of gratitude and love towards your home where you're living, and it's to yourself. And I feel like if we put the thought of we're doing these either maintenance or cleaning or whatever you have in mind, when you put it as taking care of your home, giving your home love, instead of doing it for maybe other people or having to do it as obligation, it feels more aligned. It's an act of love when you're doing it. You are thanking your house for taking care of you, and you are taking care of it. And when you bring that energy into that task, it's going to fuel your home, and it's going to create more love and support within your house. And things like smoke clearing, cleansing your home, having incense, opening your windows, dusting, maybe patching a hole in your wall, painting a section of trim that has a scuff, cleaning your washrooms, doing something that will take care of your home and in return helps take care of you. And I feel like going back to, it's an energetic exchange. You are energetically enhancing your home. And when you do that, it makes you feel better because you're increasing the energy of your home. So go into this week with one thing that you want to accomplish for your home, and then see how that goes. Because if you're like me, when you do that one task that you've been putting off, because there's so many tasks you've been putting off, and you've completed that one, and it feels really good, and it's easier to start the next one. But if I go into it needing to do 10 things, it's daunting. So we're picking one thing, and whether or not you continue on to others, it doesn't matter. That's not the goal. The goal is to do the one thing to help improve the energy of your home. And that is it. And you can choose how big or small that is. I feel that the majority of people, smaller the better. We're busy, we're overwhelmed, and sometimes that one extra task can feel daunting. But when you choose your tasks and have the energy that goes into it aligned, then those small tasks improve your life so much more than the energy you spent doing them. So we're choosing tasks that have an energy exchange where you come out on top, where you're not depleted. And a lot of the time, the energy and the thought and the intention you put into the task is what tips the scale from being a draining to a fulfilling task. So my challenge for you is to change your mindset and add intention into these tasks throughout the week. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope next week, when you look back at your week, you can feel that energy shift. You can feel that little change, that little bit of improvement, or that little spark, some sort of shift. And I hope that inspires you to continue adding intention into your tasks, because I find for me, it really helps motivate me to do more, but also it gives me the strength and energy to continue doing them. And it improves my life in general. So I hope that little tip helps you, and I will talk to you next week. And if you would like to reach out, you can message me on my website or social media. My website, spruceenergyhealing.com, and you can reach me on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and YouTube at Spruce Energy Healing. And I'll talk to you next time.